Hey everybody, this is Melina from scrapbookingwithme.com, and how are y'all doing today? We are making an M Scrap Busters, and that is a challenge I have on my channel every week, and it just kind of helps you make up and take care of some of those scraps that you have in your stash. And we don't want to throw away big stuff. Now, if it's smaller than your pinky finger, go ahead and toss it. But anything bigger than that, we can use it for clusters especially. Today we're going to be using lace and labels. So get out your lace, get out your labels. Even if you just have trim, if you don't have any laces that you want to use for this, you can just use some trim like sari silk or even some, what is that, seam binding, baker's twine, stuff like that. Just get out some trim. But lace and labels, 2 L's, just went together. So that's what I came up with. And I had this idea to use a stapler. I'm using the tiny attacher, Tim Holtz tiny attacher. And y'all have bought us out of those. Usually those are not huge sellers every week. But this week, y'all have went crazy buying the Tim Holtz tiny attacher with the repack of staples. And so I've got those on order. I've placed a huge restock order this morning. So next Monday, we should be fully stocked. Thank y'all so much for your purchases. Thank you. I always, well, I say always. Here lately, I have been putting a little graphic at the very beginning of the video thanking everybody that supports me on my Ko-fi website and my Buy Me a Coffee website. I still have both of those donation websites up and free digitals over there. So y'all go on over and claim those. I'm trying to get all of this out before we start. So, lace, labels, and staples. Okay. I'm just putting maybe 3 little pieces together, put a label on top of it, put some lace with it, and I've got just a coffee stain piece of paper here, and this was that I think this was just regular old copy paper. It might have been the premium, but nonetheless it's something little. And I'm just picking up off the top of my pile, huge pile bowl of scraps, just picking up off the top, and we are going to create with whatever's there. I'm not gonna dig and dig and dig looking for coordinating things. So these have got some red in it just because that's what was at the very top of my pile. What I'm gonna do is after I get all of the pieces put on here, all of the little clusters put on here that I want to make, then I'm going to either tear or cut these apart. So I'm just putting down some stuff, and if you cover up some stuff, don't worry about it. It was scraps anyways, remember? So don't worry if you cover it up. Don't worry about it at all. So y'all have seen that Mama is back with her creating. Yay! Everybody missed her so much. Anybody that does not know, my mama is E over at Scrapbooking with Me Crafts here on YouTube. Look, I've got this little tag here, and I'm thinking I'm going to cluster on top of that, and then to cover up the white, I'll have the copy paper behind. So you can use whatever you want to in a cluster. But anyway, she is doing much better. Still on the mend as far as healing goes, but she is mucho better. Thank y'all so much for thinking of her and all of that, because she definitely needed it, bless her. It was tough there for a while. Okay, I'm going to move that one down. Let's just do 2 traditional without a tag shape over here. And let's find us a big I said I wasn't going to dig, and I'm not. I just see a book page and I want it. So, yeah, it was torn. So I'm going to get this book page back behind here. And then a little bit there. And let's do some book page maybe behind this. What have y'all been up to? Oh, I'm so excited about it. I have a brand new digital kit. Y'all know, for those that watch me all the time, you know that I have been crazy with the digitals. I'm loving making them. Since I've gotten the hang of it, it's really coming together, and I'm loving doing it. But this newest one is called Moroccan Butterfly Wallpaper. It's 22 pages. 22 pages, y'all. It's got fussy cut butterflies in it. It's got a whole sheet of tags in it. It's got pockets, like 17, I think, word labels in it. Here is a little thumbnail picture of it. Ain't it pretty? Oh, me and Mom and Alicia's favorite colors too, the teal and aquas. So pretty. Here is a piece of like handmade paper. You can use that on something. So that is up on our website if you are interested. Now I'm not looking for all of these to match, so yeah. It can have pink in one of them and red in another one and whatever in another one. That is very pretty. I'd like to show that on the side, maybe. But yeah, so excited about that one. I like making those big ones. Now, they take a long time to make. But I love making them. Y'all seem to really be enjoying them. Thank you so much for buying them. I appreciate it so much. I have already told Brandon that my sales off of my digital kits will be our Christmas money this year. So that's exciting. I like that idea. Coming up with something for, a way to pay for Christmas. This is a Cara Brandon digital. That came from her, I think it was the March tag set. And that's got green in it too, so I thought that would go. So let's do that like that. This one needs another little strip of color of some kind before I staple it. Maybe like that. And we're still going to put lace and label with that one. I hadn't done much to that one. This one I'm going to go ahead. And this is what I like to do. I like getting them all together and building more than just one cluster at a time. That's just me. I like it. I like doing it like that. So I'm going to put that piece of lace like so. Yep, and then we'll have another little label of some kind over here. So let's go ahead and glue down some layers. I'm going to go ahead and glue this piece down here. I've also got my tickets out. I've used one of them already on my little ones that I made right before I come on the video, but I started recording. I've got my little tickets out too, and these are from last Friday's freebies. I made the free digital for our blog last Friday. So you can go to www.scrapbookingwithme.com, and over on the left side, if you're on your desktop, there's a left column, and it says blog. Just go to that and you'll see all of our freebie Fridays. If you are on your phone or something like that, there's 3 little lines up in the top left. You just click on that and it has a pull down menu. You click blog. So that's how you find our free digitals on our blog. We have that question all the time. I can't find your Friday freebie digitals. And they're always on our blog. Our blog is so easy to find. If you go to our shop, scrapbookingwithme.com, you're going to find our blog. It's on the same website, just in a little column off to the left. So each one of these layers, and I'm not inking all of these layers. I am inking the labels or the ticket that I put on top, but nothing else. I'm not inking every little piece. I want to get some clusters done. I noticed the other day when I made the, what was it, Monday, when I made the video about how do you use your scrap clusters, I was like, Melina, you're a little low on scrap clusters. You need to make some more, sister. So that's why today's M Scrap Busters is clusters, but clusters with a twist. We're including lace, labels, and staples on these. Thought that was a nice little combination. Oh, I have, and y'all tell me if y'all have made this yet or not. I'm way behind on the trendy stuff, I guess, as far as cooking. But I have Marry Me chicken cooking in the crock pot right now. And I've heard it is like the best stuff ever. It has sun-dried tomatoes in it. I don't know. We shall see. What I'm going to do, I saw a lady on, I think it was Instagram. You know how when you get over on Instagram and you're thinking you're going to look at your stuff that you've put up there and the reels pop up and you're like hypnotized and you start watching reel after reel after reel. Yeah, that's what I did the other day. And saw this lady and her little girl, it was so cute, making Marry Me chicken macaroni and cheese. So what I'm going to do, I've got that chicken cooking in the crock pot. I'm going to do homemade macaroni and cheese, elbow noodles and the cheese and heavy whipping cream and, you know, all of that. Make my own sauce for the macaroni and cheese, and then fry up some bacon. And we're going to chop up that chicken and then chop up the bacon, put it all together, and we're going to make Marry Me chicken and bacon macaroni and cheese. Loaded macaroni and cheese. No watching our waistline around here tonight. Oh, man. But, I mean, Bethany has been doing so good with college, and, I mean, she's doing so good, y'all. She is loving it. She called me a few minutes ago saying that she was headed home, and I said Thursdays and Fridays of this semester are live client days. So I asked her, you know, what she had to do today, and she had to do a pedicure and what was the other thing? Maybe it was 2 pedicures. Anyway, I said, did you get any tips? Because that's been like her thing. You know, when I was her age, I was already working in the food industry as a waitress, so I knew the whole tip thing. But she has been so excited about that. She said, Mama, I only had 2 clients today and I got $27 in tips. She's so excited about that kind of stuff. And I said, see, and then when you start working at a salon, that's going to keep coming. People are very generous as far as clients whenever they come in. So, and then, you know, at the school, their prices are not high at all. So lots of people give good tips at the school. So she's really enjoying it. She's enjoying the clients. She said they're all super sweet, Mama. She said, I have not had one person that's been ugly with me at all. And she said, I'm really enjoying it. So it makes my mama heart just beam. I'm telling you. I know that all y'all know how that goes too. It's just so sweet to see your kids thriving and learning good work ethic and social skills, and this learning a trade nowadays. People are all about going to university and getting this huge high dollar degree that costs them until, you know, they're in their 70s. They're still paying off student debt. But I'm telling you, learning a trade, whether it's cutting hair or plumbing or, you know, landscaping and lawn work, there are so many people that I know of that are disabled and not able to, or, you know, elderly and not able to cut their own yard. And if you really have a great work ethic and get out there and apply yourself and do some really good marketing, which is so easy nowadays with social media, you can build a career easily. But you just got to work at it. Don't ever think that things can just be handed to you. Doesn't work like that, y'all. And the things that are handed to you, you don't have to work for at all. Kind of not worth having anyway. Because you just don't appreciate it as much, in my opinion anyway. Listen to me giving life skills and life thoughts here on an Scrapbusters video. Okay, so what I want to do, let's go ahead. I've still got to add some more to this one and this one. But what I can go ahead and do, these are from, I do believe, yeah, Shabby Dabby Doo Dah. Her little number labels. I'm going to go ahead and cut out both of these. I might use both. And then I've got some, these are the labels from my from Cocoa Daisy kit, the Bible journaling sticker kit. That's the little word labels. And then I had these little word labels. That is from Nancy's Fancies. And then, of course, like I said, I got my tickets up there. So I am going to ink these. Oh, man, I had somebody say the other day, Melina, I just love your voice, and I love that you're not sing-songy as far as, you know, going up on the ends of my sentences and stuff. So that got me very self-conscious. So when I do go up on the end of my sentence, I'm like, oh, Melina. Oh, man, I am a very self-conscious person, y'all. How in the world Mother got me talked into going ahead and doing this thing called YouTube? It was something that she really worked on me and worked on me and worked on me. She was like, Melina, you're a good teacher. You are an awesome instructor. When we used to have meet and greets and crops all the time, she was all the time saying, you were awesome at this. You could do this for a living. And I'm like, nah, I don't know about that. But she pushed and she pushed and she pushed. And I don't know. Because like I said, I am a very very self-conscious person. Weight-wise, everything-wise, I'm very self-conscious. When we go and listen or record a new project for our ministry for singing, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear myself. It's just, I'm just very self-conscious. So anyway, when I get, trying to get the sticker off, when I get a comment that's just, you know, cruel, it's not anything that's helping at all. They're just doing it to be spiteful and mean. So when I get a comment like that, I'm like, and not about me not being sing-songy. That was a good comment. Thank you. But derogatory comments and comments where they're just being mean and spiteful. It's like, oh, what can I do to improve myself? Because that makes me very self-conscious. And I try not to be like that. I mean, I have a voice, and y'all, I don't put up with a bunch of stuff. But still, you know, when I get in a room by myself after I've told off somebody for being a bully or being rude or, you know, this, that, and the other, I then sit and second guess myself and beat myself up for saying what I said, even though it was true, and, you know, but I try my best to deal with things tenderly, truthfully, and tactfully, and my husband has been a big teacher of that. He covered that one time in a sermon, and I was like, that is awesome. Just keep that in mind. Handle a situation, even if you're telling them the truth, and it's going to be harsh. Handle it tenderly, truthfully, and tactfully. I mean, that's good, y'all. My husband is a smarty pants. I'm just saying. He's a smart dude. So let's try to finish up these. Let's just build up on top of that one. Maybe a little bit, a little sliver, a book page somewhere. Like so. Let's do it this way. So the words will be out there. Oh, that's got the word Hitler on it. No. This must have been one of the school books I got from Bethany's College. Let's see. See if that one's a little better. It is. We ain't having his name on there. Nowhere. Let's do a little bit of this somewhere. Let's cover up Love You on the edge there. Just because you'd have to look at it sideways, and we're already going to put a word label on there somewheres. Oh, look at this. This is nice. Let's do a little sliver of this, like so. I like that. And do we want, I mean, it looks really good. Let's go maybe with a little piece over here too. I really like that rose right there. I don't want to cover that up, maybe. We'll see. Okay, I did not staple this one yet because I can't reach it. So when we cut these apart, then I will staple that one. So it'll be the, well, no, I might be able to get to that one. But with it being in the middle, I can't get to it unless I get my foam board down. I could do that. You get my foam board down and put it behind it, and then we'll just, when we cut them apart, we'll take care of it then. How about a little bit of sunflower on this one? Like a little piece that hangs down some. Let's do a little tear that way. Let's put it right there, and then go here and here. Yep, I like that. Let's go ahead and glue down the rest of this stuff. So I made a short, that's what YouTube calls it. That's their reels. Made a short video for a sneak peek of my brand new digital kit I showed y'all earlier. And it was really easy. Now, I did do shorts for some tea staining process that I did back last year, I think. And I remember it was easy too, but I had to stand up and go around my dining room table and all that. So it was a little, like the video was a little bumpy. But I figured that that would be an easy way to show y'all my digitals if I don't get them printed out, you know, in a timely manner to show you on one of my regular videos. So anyway, did that and had good response to it so far. I'm happy with that. Let's do that one over there. This little piece here. Oh, anybody that is following along with my nail status, you will notice that I changed them from the other press-ons that I had that I did at Quartet Convention while we were going on that convention trip. I've changed them to a French manicure, and these are also same brand, that Impress brand of press-on nails, French manicure, the short ones, and I had to literally pry the other ones off. None of them came off, none of them popped off anything. I had to literally pry them off to get them off, and then you know, set my nails again, clean them up and all that, and then I put these on. The thing I loved about it, there was no damage, no trauma trauma to my nails or my nail bed, anything like that. There wasn't layers of my nail coming off when I took the other press-ons off. I loved it. And I can handle $9 every 2 weeks, because it was 2 weeks when I took the other ones off and put these on. 2 weeks, then I can $45 every 2.5 weeks, because that's how often I was going back and getting my acrylics done. And I had thought, oh, I think I might go with, I'll go with that little label there. I think I might go with that dip. I did the dip powder twice. Couldn't stand it. I don't want to say hate, but I couldn't stand it. And the damage it done to my nails, it was awful. So, no more of that. I ain't doing that again. Well, I say I ain't, but I ain't. I'd rather spend $9 at the drugstore and get these. I have found that these are cheaper at Walmart. So if you don't have a Walmart close and you need to go to CVS or Walgreens, then they have them. It's like $9.99. But Walmart has them for $7.97 here where I live. So they got all kinds. And I have bought some from that Red Aspen company. They're called dashes. That's what they call them instead of press-on nails. They call them dashes. And they're reusable. See, these from Impress are not reusable at all. So once they come off, they're done. You can't add adhesive to the backs of them or anything. But the ones from Red Aspen are reusable, and I think there's enough in each pack to do 2 or 3 manicures, but they're reusable. So even if it pops off, you just put the nail glue on the back of it and press it back onto your fingernail, and you're good to go again. So I really like that. So I've ordered, I think, 3 different sets, and I'll try to remember to show y'all what all I got. But I'm you know, a little excited about that I'm saving money on my nails, because I had been going to the nail salon for a long time getting my nails done, because my nails without anything on them, they're very thin, they're very brittle, they have ridge lines in them, and they get little black spots in them, and so my real nail, it's just not something that all y'all want to see. And when I'm doing my videos, all you see are my hands, so I don't want to do that to y'all. So I get my nails done. I've had people ask, why do you get your nails done so much? Well, it's part of my job. Let's see here. That's a really big one, and I think we're going to need a big label. We'll just use this one, Melina, like you used on your tag over here. Do like, do like that at the bottom. That's a little different than my others. And now I got to get my laces, figure out where I want to put those. Y'all thought I'd forgot, didn't you? I had been talking way lot of talking. That's going to cover up all of my book page if I do that. So let's just add a little piece of this. This one was already cut off from another lace that I had. And yes, I saved it. So let's go on that side and put a little bit of fabric glue and let the little tattered piece hang off the bottom of that tag, and maybe put a little bitty piece. This is those laces that I got from that Taperlogy box, my latest Taperlogy box. And maybe put that across the tag or the ticket piece a little bit. Like that. And then over here, I think I might do that little eyelet lace on the edge over here, because I like that green showing. Oh, my stomach's growling. It's smelling all of that Marry Me chicken in there. Okay, a little bit of fabric glue. There we go. So we got kind of like a square on that one. And then I'm going to figure out, I think, there it goes again. My tummy's just growling. I will go there and on the edge of this one here. And I'm just crisscrossing my little staples. And on this one, I think I'll come down here at the bottom of this one, ticket, and crisscross them there. Now we've got cute little clusters. Look at there. How cute those are. Now we've got to figure out, do we want to tear them apart or do we want to cut them straight? And you know, when you're talking about clusters, it's kind of like the thing. You got to tear it. So let's see. Now we can go around here and tear, and then we can ink the tears. And then tear across the top here and see how we like that. Yes. Yay. Okay, now let's go long tear here. And then pull it up this way. I've had to leave my craft room door open today because it is hot in this house for whatever reason, or maybe I'm just having a hot flash. That is more plausible right there. But it is, I am hot, so I have left my door open. So Aaron Jonas is cleaning and stuff. Y'all hear that? He loves to clean, and the thing is, people have asked me, really? He truly loves cleaning? Yeah, he does. He loves getting paid for cleaning too. And you know, he works at the shop a little bit. Helps his daddy out a little bit, and then he helps me here at home. And that's his pay. That's his job. He can't go out and get a regular job right now anyways. And he also sings, of course. So that's part of his job too. So we do pay him to do chores around the house. Look how cute. I love it. Now, if you wanted to, you could totally keep this intact. It'd be a whole lot easier to store if you wanted to do that. You don't have to tear them apart at all. But I will, just so I can show you how it all comes together. I'm just tearing all around. Some show that I have started binge watching again. For the longest time, I did not watch When Calls the Heart at all. Did not watch it. Stopped in season 7, and I was like, I am done with the show. I don't like the turn that the relationships are making in the show, and I'm done. I'm not watching it anymore. But then the other day, I saw on Instagram where the two main characters, and anybody that watches it knows who I'm talking about, the two main characters in the main relationship in the show is falling apart, and I am I love it that it's falling apart, because I was Team Nathan from the very first time I saw him come on the show. And then they went another route, and I'm like, no, I don't like that at all. But, I mean, the thing is, they were making her have a relationship with a guy that owned the saloon and the gambling hall. I mean, that's not where Jeanette Oak would have went with her original book. I'm just saying. So it turned me off big time. But then they are in season 10, I think now. And I heard where that relationship has soured. And I was like, okay. You wrangled me in. You caught me. I'm gonna watch a few and see if I'm liking it. So I'm trying to catch up, and I love that watching it on Hallmark Movies and More or whatever app that's on Roku. I love that you can fast forward through all the stuff you don't want to watch. So there's a few relationships on that show that I'm like, yeah. So I'll just fast forward through them, and some of the mean people that's on there are the main characters that are on there. I just fast forward through that. But it is like, I mean, like watching a book. So I love to read. Somebody's home. So Lila is alerting me. I love to read, but When Calls the Heart is like watching a book in action. I love that kind of stuff. And the old kind of prairie, late 1800s stuff is my jam too. I love that. So I've always really loved that show until they went astray from what Miss Jeanette Oak, the original author of that book, would have done. Or is it not Jeanette Oak? Is it Lewis? Is that her last name? Beverly Lewis, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, whoever it is, they wouldn't have liked where they went for a few seasons. But at least Miss Elizabeth did not marry him. Yet, anyways, we shall see. And it's silly how you get caught up in TV shows. And it's, my daddy would have called them soap operas. But, I mean, he was a huge fan. Now, since this is a tag, I am going to cut around it. He was a huge fan of Call the Midwife. He loved that show, y'all. Loved it. So, he couldn't have said too much to me about what I'm watching now. He did. He loved Call the Midwife. I watched that show too. That one, and there's another one called All Creatures Great and Small that's also on PBS. That's really good. What's the other, the murder one? Summer something or other. Murders, that's a good one. And then that Father somebody, that's another mystery. It's a British, I think. That's another one. Very, very good shows. And I love wholesome stuff, y'all. I'm just not. We have totally stopped watching Netflix. They don't have anything on there but raunchy, violent, and crude cussing on every other word. So we hadn't watched Netflix in so long. Mom was like, I don't ever watch Netflix. If y'all are not going to watch it, then I'm probably just going, when you come over here, I'm probably just going to stop my subscription. I said, go for it, Mom. They don't have anything worth a hoot watching over on Netflix anymore. And if you'll recall, for anybody that does watch When Calls the Heart, that used to be where you watched it. Netflix carried it. But then Hallmark went and got smart, I guess, and got their own app. And so now you just watch it on their independent app that's over on Roku. Or I think it's on, is it on Hulu too? Anyway, we have a Roku on our smart TV. Oh, and big news, big news, big news for the Pylant family anyways, for this household anyway. We are getting flash fiber, awesome internet. It is going to be installed next month in November. It is finally available in our area. They have been working and working and working for 3 years, I think. And it's through our co-op, our electric co-op. And we have friends that have it, and they say it is amazing. They love it. So I'm very excited about that. It is supposed to be like 8 times faster than what our internet is now. Oh, so that means my videos will upload faster. Because right now, say I've got a 40-minute video. It will upload in about 2.5 hours. That's how long it takes for my videos to upload. So, I am hoping that this internet, the new internet, will be fast like some of the hotels that we've been to. There have been some hotels that we have went to, and it was like I at the last minute needed to upload a video, and got there, pressed the upload button, and it was like a 40-minute video, and it uploaded in 6 minutes. I was like, oh, what is this sorcery? But anyway, I'm very excited about that. That is next month. And another big news, another big news. Over on my Ko-fi website, Ko-fi website, donation website, I had a goal of $150 to get me a new camera, because this one does not do autofocus really good. See, like if I put that up there, it's not going to autofocus on it. I mean, no matter how much I try, it doesn't do it. And if I put it on, say I've got it on manual autofocus now. If I put it on the other, it sits and jumps. My video jump. Every time I move my hands, my video jumps because it's trying to focus on stuff. So this one does not do, you know, an automatic focus where it clears it up when I get it real close up here. The new one does. That's why I wanted another one. This one is a little bit grainy. It's not too bad, but the other one is leaps and bounds better than this one. And so I'm going to have a better pixel image. It's going to be a clearer image for you guys. And I will be able to, when I do something like this, I'll be able to hold it up really, really close so y'all can see all the details. Right now, you know, I get about right here, and that's as close as I can get. But I do try to give y'all, if I'm working with something small, I do try to give y'all a still shot at the end so you can see all of it. But that was very easy and really quick. You know, if I wasn't a yammered and yammered and yammered on and on and on, it would have been a whole lot quicker. On this one, I can punch a hole right through. So now that's covered with some of the coffee dyed paper, and then I can put some thread or lace or whatever through the top of that. Let's do this one right here. Right. Go ahead and add that to the top of that one. And we got a collage tag on top of our other collage stuff that we did. So anyways, lots and lots and lots of exciting stuff coming. Very, very excited about the brand new internet and very, very excited about my brand new camera. So crossing fingers, everything software-wise to go along with my computer. Everything works out with that. Once I get it out of the box and set up, but I have watched many YouTube videos about this particular camera that I bought, and every one of them say easiest setup ever, loved it. So I'm hoping so. I almost cut my thread and my trim a little too short for that. So all right, so if y'all make some clusters that have lace, labels, and staples on them, I want to see them. And make sure you use the hashtag #MScrapBusters, or you can tag me, Melina Pylant, and I will try my best to find you and leave you some love. I'll give you a still shot of these at the end of the video. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Bye, y'all.